Ingeta family, here we are one more time. Mbote, Yenge to everyone here. Salama, Salubona, to all the Bantus and non-Bantus, to everyone that love that channel. My name is Mikhael Massa. I think you're doing good. Yeah. All praises to the Most High Tatan Zambia Mazulu, because he's doing so many good things for us in this end times. Yenge sister Elsie Mopon, Maria, sister Kay Kuya Dari, and Bantu mother. Um, all praises. Now, here we are. Today we're going to talk about the Congo, and everyone knows that I come from the Congo. Brother Jonathan, Brother Kephas, and many others that are here in this Bantu truth. And all of us knows that we came with the teaching about the Congo being the promised land, etc., etc. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper. Before we went to Egypt, we lived in the Congo already. But is it really like that? This was the land of Abana, that people call Abraham. No one knows what kind of names our forefathers really had, because we have very different names from that, but it's written in the Bible. And we came from there. We went to the east, yeah, to the places like Arabia. And then the Most High told our forefathers, go back to the land where your mothers came from. Okay? Then they used to come back. Okay? Bana used to go back. That's why when he lived there, they again moved one more time to Egypt, which means the past Egypt before that. Okay, which means we had people living in Egypt. We had people living in these kinds of things that we call Middle East, Syria, and all these kinds of things, places. And then after a while, Tatanzambi called them back home. Then some of them decided to go to Egypt, because Egypt became the it became the place, the place where everyone wants to be, like America, okay? And this is what the most of the people do not know. Now, what happened? I could give you some Bible verses just to show you that we lived in Egypt. Let me just show you that, because we have a lot of people, they do not believe there was even a teacher from the United States that what's going on? This thing lost permission to capture my screen. And why? Let me just do it like this. Okay. I go to Jeremiah 41, 17 to 18. So now, and they went and stayed at Geruk Shiham near Bethlehem, intending to go to Egypt because of the Chaldeans, for they were afraid of them, because Ishmael, the son of Netaniah, had struck down Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, whom the king of Babylon had made governor over the land. We have to know before Egypt, we had Babylon, okay? Babylon. And the most of the people, their history starts with Egypt, okay? So, which means Ishmael is in the Arabia, okay? And we have been in the midst of them, yeah? Like in the midst of them. Like, let me show you the next verses, and we're going to give you a better explanation. I'm going to go to 42 again, and let's go to 14, 16. And saying, no, we will go to the land of Egypt, where we shall not see war, or hear the sound of the trumpet, or be hungry for bread, and we will dwell there. Then hear the word of the Most High, O remnant of Judah, O remnant of Judah. Thus says the Most High of hosts of Isolele, if you set your faces to enter Egypt and go to live there, then the sword that you fear shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt, and the famine of which you are afraid shall follow close after you to Egypt, and there you shall die. So our forefathers, because they thought, "Oh, it's better to go to Egypt." It's like the same thing what we're thinking today. Yeah, people want to live in America, people want to live in Europe, people want to live in Russia, yeah, in Asia, etc. They want to live in the land of Ishmael, instead doing something in their lands and fighting for the land, even if their land is really crap. Yeah, and it's not really the land, but it's the people and the system in the land, because we adopted a system that is not ours. The righteous system that we had before is broken. Even the land was killing people in the ancient time if you're not righteous, or the animals was taking people, killing people if you are not righteous. And you can see today, still today, our people are trying to cut people's hands or stone people if they're doing unrighteous thing. But the righteous system behind it hasn't grown. The most high righteous system hasn't grown, like Isaiah said, I came to fulfill. The fulfillment had never happened. He never fulfilled anything. Okay? Because we are not in any fulfillment here now. He did not fulfill nothing. This is what he has fulfilled. Okay? Because there is no fulfillment at all. Okay? Now, the righteous system that we had is not there. It doesn't exist. Now, the system that we have adopted, that we call democracy, okay, this is what is killing our people, because it's not ours. It's making people that are rich richer and the poor poorer. And this is how it works. So, the Most wants to tell us, with other words, you guys, mean our forefathers, they went to Egypt. They lived there. And they came into the land of Egypt, for they did not obey the voice of the Most High. And they arrived at Aptapanas. 44:1. Let me show you that one. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Judeans who lived in the land of Egypt at Migdal and Taphanas and Memphis and the land of Patros. So here, if someone say, oh, the ancient pharaohs, they're only Hamites, a big lie. We have Joseph growing up there, living there. We have Moses doing his things there. Moses, these people married Hamites, which means Egyptians, etc., etc. Okay, this is our history. Okay, and then Tatanzambi took them away from there and said, Massa, go away from there. Take them away from there. And was a multitude of people from nations and nations, I tell you. Not only the Isolele. Yeah. Then he took them and said, go to the land of the Canaanites. Okay? And this is where my teaching will start today. Okay, he told them, go to the promised land. Okay, and there in the promised land, the 12 tribes in Ethiopia, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, they call this Ethiopia as well, in where the equator is. And yes, we have to see what the Most High will teach us today. Yenge Yaya Yanatan, yeah, if he wants to come in, let me send the invite. Let me send the invite. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so Congo Boka Bakoko, yeah, which means Congo, the land of our ancestors. Okay, when the science is saying that the first human came from the east or something like that, it came usually it came from the South African part. Okay, this is where the basin of the belly is, the womb of the creation. Okay, even the Banza Congo is called Berceau de la Humanité, the creation, where the creation has started in the Banza Congo. We can also I can show it to you. Today something is a little bit wrong here with my internet, um, but let me do it like this. You see, it won't work. Okay, all good. Let me take that one here. Something like that. Banza Congo, vestige of capital of the former kingdom. I need organic. This is where the Pope also came, right? Twice. Okay, was later called San Salvador, and I will show you something about that area. This is how it looked. Manza Congo, San Salvador. These are the pictures of it. Okay, where the mountain hills. Then you had here the 12 tribes, by the way. Okay, the Levites and Zabas. The kings lives in the midst, and around him he had the Ngunzas, the Levites, the Nzabas, the scribes, etc., etc. Like you can see that the Most High, oh, Isaiah will come, Isaiah will come. It's also called the city of the angels, Luango, such things. Okay, so today it looks like this. Okay, this is how it looks today. My goodness, but all good. That what we are searching for is Berceau de la Humanité. I think my wife is also not here, but it means I don't know why. World Heritage, World. I think Berceau like this. Yeah, this is it. So here, Berceau de la Humanité in Banza Congo, which means this is this is where the world has started, and white people came there and they said that it is like this. So and it is a very interesting place to visit as well. I was there, and still today they have the tombs, which is very very important of our kings in the Banza Congo. Here, inscribed on the list of World Heritage sites of whatever. Okay, all good. Now, let us start. Um, okay. Let me start with the first thing. So now that what we need is you need a pen, you need the blue letter Bible, to follow me. It will help you. You can, if you have a computer, you just go and let me go to the blue letter Bible and send you a link. Here's the link. So prepare. You can type it, and you have a blue letter Bible. Then you need a Bible. Let me send also the Bible to you. Here is the Bible. Okay, then let's start. So let us start with this one. So the Republic of Zaire. This is Wikipedia, etc., etc. Democratic Republic of Congo, how it's called now, Britannia. Congo gained independence from Belgium in the 1960s. From 1971 to 1997, the country was officially the Republic of Zaire, and change made by the ruler Mobutu. Okay, it was called Zaire as well, Congo. Okay, um, so Mobutu Seko wanted to give the country the authentic African name. Okay, the authentic African name, Zaire. If we go to Zaire, authentic African name. Okay, because still today you have Do Zaire in Angola. Zaire, you can see it by yourself. Normally, Zaire is written with 2 points above there. Here, not 1 point, but 2 points. And if I go to my Bible, um, very good, bad that I have always to change the screen, but we're gonna make it. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to Second Kings 8, 21 and 22. You have here one of our kings, because it's very important that you read the book of Kings. Read the book of Kings, read the book of Chronicles. Everything happened in the Congo Basin. It's the story of our forefathers. If you really wants to know who you really are or who you really were, what really happened with your kingdom, etc., etc., how we fought the Assyrians, what happened with the Babylonians, what happened with the kings, why they fell after David, Solomon, and stuff like that. This is your story. Why we are now today in this position where we are. Then Joram passed over Zaire. Here it is one more time. And normally it's really written with these points above there. You know? So in Germany, I had found it once that you had it with 2 points here. Zaire. And all the chariots with him, and he rose by night and smote the Edomites, which compassed him about the captains of the chariot, and the people fled into their tents. And now, yet Edom, which means Edom is not far away from the Congo, but our neighbors, yeah, in the western part of Africa, revolved from under the hand of Judah into this day. Okay? Into this day. So Zaire and Judah, like you have seen, also Judah in going to living in the land of Egypt and all these kinds of people, are the Congolese people. But here We do not talk about the Congolese people or the Angolan or the Congo Brazzaville people, but we are talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. And now I'm going to show you that all the people around us came from the Congo. Now, okay, let me share it. Okay. Now, Congo Brazzaville, Zaire, Congo. Okay, here we are. The name of the African countries and cities that were once Jewish settlements became over the time name of villages, of major cities, and of countries. Each of these camps has a name of Jewish origin. They are either names of people or place of Israeli origin. Very few are Egyptian origin. Okay? That's why people call us also Egyptians, but we are not Egyptians. Okay? But we lived among them. We had kings over there. Okay? We builded Egypt. Okay? We builded Babylon. People must understand that. Okay? People must understand the difference. Amos 9:8. He's calling, are you Isolele not like the Hamites? We lived among them. And he's always comparing our wickedness with the nations. Sometimes the Most High doesn't see any differences, but the color was completely the same. Ishmael is normally not white. The Edomites are normally not white. Okay. Now, then what happened here is that the Most High is saying that we adopted names from Egypt. We adopted names from when we came from the East, when we came from the Arabian areas, all those kinds of things, because there was no Middle East, please, okay? And we did not only adapt names, also the architecture. You can go to Israel today, you will find the Congo map on the bottom. You will find it there, which means who lived there? Even the former Egyptian president said that the Jews, I don't know where this name Jews came from. I really asked the Massa where this name Jews came from. But he's saying that the Isolele, the Benabeto, they came out black and they came back white to that what they call today Palestine. Okay? It's very important for us to know that. Okay? It is a historical fact. It is not something that we have to. Bantu migration shows us that we came from there. And it was always an up and down. That's why he said to Abana, from Mesopotamia up to all these lands is yours. All what you see there, Asia, the most part of it, it's ours. We took it, our kings. Read the book of Chronicles, read the book of Kings, how we fought them, how we took over everything was ours. Ask the Somali. Go to a Somali. That's why they still have Somali Bantus there. Ask them, who are the Bantus? They're like, these niggas. They call us niggers. A Somali will call you nigger. Can you imagine? People think black is black, but it's not true. Go to an Ethiopian. He doesn't see himself like you. Eritrea, Ethiopia, all these kind of people. And especially those Morocco, Algeria, Sudan, they directly say, no, you guys are our enemy. They still today, even if you have the same color, they will call you enemy. And you can see it, what they're doing with our people when they want to cross the borders. Okay? You will see it. It's not about color there. You will see black on black crime. Black on black crime. And sometimes also paid, very often paid by white people, doing things in the Mozambique, doing things in the Tanzania or Kenya. You will see terrorist attacks. Okay, from Ishmael. Ishmael is our brother. Ishmael normally is not a white man like he is today. Today he is white. But how can that be? Ishmael, very important. Edom, very important. Brothers. Now, let us continue. So sorry because of the split, but it will work out. Take your blue letter Bible and take your Bible. It will help you now with the things that we're going to start reading. Okay, it is. Okay, so we took on over the names. We took our architecture with us, like in Zimbabwe, we had this architecture. Okay, you found the same architecture also in the Middle East that we had in Zimbabwe, the Great Zimbabwe. Okay, the same architecture you would find in Southern Africa and Botswana up to the Congo Kingdom. Many people, if I have to come back here later because let me just try this. Congo. Okay, this is how we build it, villages, cities. Okay, so we had different kinds of architecture. Okay, and they did not met empty people or whatever. No, they met an architecture. There was an architecture behind everything when the Portuguese came. Okay, and this is what the most of the people do not know. The Portuguese came. There was no house of stone, but Zimbabwe, the great Zimbabwe, ancient Zimbabwe city, right here, was full of stone. This is completely wrong what the people are telling us. It is historical wrong. It is wrong. Okay, we had buildings of stones already. Tatanzambi has said, no stone will stay if I'm finished you. Okay, it's like the Mortal Kombat finisher move. He finished us. Finishing means finishing, not like the these people here. Yeah, not like these people here. Yeah, on the wall and stuff like such things. So this is not ours, which means these are imposters, liars. Okay, the example said nothing will stay, nothing. We had architecture. We sold ourselves for more development. Do you know that? Our kings, they wanted to be more developed. And architecture can bring you to become a sorcerer. Okay? Wisdom, knowledge. You have to pay for that. Okay? You can be the greatest Ngunza, Massa, all of them, Elijah. As more they knew, as more they had the God essence in them, the world fought them. Okay? This is how it works. Okay? Now, let us continue. Everywhere in this country, it means the same powerful kingdom, or Hebrew language, Noa, own pronounced in the shortened way Congo. The word was changed into Zaire as well, which, according to the legend, is this distortion by Portuguese of the word Nzadi, meaning river or great waters. So you have the Nzadi, the great Nzadi River. The country had to bear the name because of its great river. But this legend seems to be unconvincing, etc., etc. So you have here the verses from Zadi, right? Which is sea, also sea in the Yemen. Zadi, Zadi, Zadi. I have to go to my Facebook. On my Facebook, I had a nice picture a long time ago. Oh, wait a minute. Not to be perfect. Oh, yes, this one here. Okay, now I don't know. Let me check here. So, okay, here we are. Here we are. That map is good. Now, if we look at that map, can I have it bigger? Yes. Okay. We have here Mani Congo. Okay. The many are also written in the Bible. Okay. But it's in the Apocrypha, I think. Yeah, it's in the Apocrypha. Yeah. It's like the Moses was telling us not to, to worship two gods. He say the many are worshiping two gods. Stop. So Mani Congo is inside there. But what I want to show you, let me try to go back to Facebook. Where is it? Here. Zaire. Here it is. Okay. Here's Zaire in the map of the Muzungus. This map is from 1600 something. Here. And as you can see, Zaire is a river. That real lake, this big lake here, where you see here the arms goes out, this is the Zaire that we have today in the in Angola. From there it goes to the Fleuve Congo. Fleuve Congo is the Congo River. Okay? Fleuve Congo is the Congo River. So, let me show you that fast. Nzadi River. Here. Look at the arms. Pam! And all these rivers goes later, okay, to the big Congo River that crosses all Ethiopia. Here. Here's the map. You can see by yourself. It crosses all Ethiopia. Here. You will find something like that nowhere else. Here. Pam! It hits again to the Zadi River. Here's the ocean, Atlantis. Like I said, I have to do one day just only a movie about the rivers, and you will be surprised. You will be surprised. Okay, how the most I have created this world it's fantastic, fantastic. To tell you, under this river, this is the Atlantis. This is where that's why it's called Atlantic Ocean. This is where you have the whole wealth of this earth. The wealth from the wealth, it's here. All the wealth, the biggest wealth, it's in these rivers. Now, Zaire. Okay? No joke, eh? Nzadi Congo, formerly also known as Zaire River. You see? You see here, mouth, Atlantic Ocean, Lubala River, huge, no joke. It's our countries. We know what we are saying, and the Bible shows us as well. Now, all good. Zadi is close to Zabdi, okay, in the Hebrew, which means God given or gift. Yeah? Um, Here's the secret: if you have a river, water, and you say Zadi, Zadi, especially if this is in the ocean, Zadi, okay, show me my my benefits, show me my secrets, give me that what is mine. And normally uh the rest of it I don't want to share. The people, my group knows, the people that have to know what to do. You will receive. There's a secret in water. The Most High is in the water. That's why a gift of God, a gift of God. Like I said, there's benefits, riches in water. There are spirits in water that are good, there are spirits that are bad. But the most of the spirits are good because it's controlled lessly by the Most High. People want always to elevate Satan, and I hate that so much because Satan is nothing. He's put there to work. Okay, if you start elevating Satan, you're giving them power, and that's why we become weak. Now, also man of Judah, of family Zerah, founder and the patriarchal family, Joshua 7:1. So let us go very quickly to Joshua 7:1, and you will find the Zadi. So sorry, I can't switch because something, I have to install something on my computer again. Here. But the people of Isolale broke faith in regard to devout things. For Ashan, the son of Carmi, and the son of Zadi, son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah, okay, took some of the devoted things, and the anger of the Most High burned against the people of Isolele. Like I said, Judah is the scepter, and they have done a lot of crimes, and I know that because I am one of those people, and I know what we have done, and know what we are still doing. But the only thing what I don't know is how to resolve the problem. I'm trying my best, and may the Most High don't take my life like he did with Isaiah and all the others, because I tell you, no one else I have seen fighting like I do. But he will tell me that he has some other fighters outside there, so I don't know. I don't see them at all. Ingeta, let us continue. Now, so this territory is the ancient Judah, from where the 12 tribes of Isolele, Judah, are dispersed into captivity. Okay? Now you have them in America and Southern America and the Caribbeans. You have them in England, in Europe, and in the four corners of the earth. Under the King David, the man did Zadi, under the King David, the stewardship of the wine reserved is the vineyards. You can read First Chronicles 27:27. Okay, like I said, King Saul is Angola. King Saul is an Angolan. No chance. David and all of them, Congolese, Congo. And people are like, it must be in South Africa. It must be. We had no boat that came from South Africa to take you. No. And people think, Massa is against it. No. It's a historical fact. It's a historical fact. We had people in the south, in the Dongo, Kimbundu speaking people up to Namibia. This is starts to become, but in the south, we had people went to slavery from the east. Yes, this is what happened. But the rest, you know. But I told you, when you see Jerusalem in the southern Africa, when you see Bethlehem in the southern Africa, when you see the Bazulu, the Nkosa that has mixed with the Khoisan, such things. When you see the Ngunzas in those places like Botswana, Tanzania, all those areas, you have to know that we are the 12 tribe of Isolde. We had migrations, yeah, among us, and we came from the same source, from the same place. And from there, we took what the world would call Jewish names, Hebrew names with us. You see, that's why you will find the Mbanza names, okay, from our forefathers everywhere in the Zambia and the Namibia and the Zimbabwe, all over those areas, even in the Ghana, Nigeria. This is how it was. Okay, there's nothing to there's this is very easy to prove. Okay, you will always find some similarities. Always. Now, the application of the Hebrew prefix on the name of the city of Kinshasa, and we have very often this word Ki, Kingunza, Kimpeve. Yeah. My mother comes from Kingundu. My father comes from Ki. What? Oh, I forgot it. I have to know that. It's important. Um, Kim. It's okay. Mm. My mother's the tribe also is Kimalungu, so we have a lot of Ki in us. And Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, is a city formed by the Lemba people, whose name comes from Zimbabwe. Okay, its real name is Mbanza Lemba, which exists to this day at the foot of the hill on which the University of Kinshasa is built. Okay, you can uh, you can type this and just do your researches. Wait a minute. Here it is. Okay, Ingeta. Kinshasa was a Jewish pastoral town like the ancient Jewish cities. Okay, now let me show Kinshasa very fast, because I think the people that went with this other group to the Congo, they saw Kinshasa. Okay, this is Kinshasa. Okay, let me see some pictures. Okay, this is Kinshasa. I wish it could be better. This is the garbage, a lot of poverty, a lot of problems. The war that came to Congo Brazzaville, to Kinshasa, and to Congo Angola, which means the North Banza Congo, Beulah, and all these areas, never while long, because it's like the Most High is protecting it. Yeah. The Bak Congo people, they used to fight very often if it comes to those kinds of things, and thanks to the Most High, the Most High is awakening many people from Bandundu and Baluba, whatever, from everywhere, tribes over tribes. We have people from Gabon, we have people who come from Cameroon today. Everyone is waking up thanks to the Most High. By the way, Gabon and all these areas, it was according not historical fact. It was also part of the Kingdom of Congo. We took those areas as well. Um, yeah, that's why you even in the Cameroon you have even Cameroon Yaoundé, which is also Judah. It's very nice. Like I told you, you will find all over the African country the names of the Israelites, what we call Israelites, which is Isis, Ra, and El, different kinds of gods of Egypt. We used to be the Egyptians, okay? Only for you to know. That's why we had some things that we adopted that we shouldn't do. Yeah? Just for you to know. We shouldn't do some things because we took it names. You can find names in the Kosa, you can find in the Kiswahili, mixed by the main name. This language is mixed by that from Arab and all those kinds of. So we had a lot of mixture today. That's why we need a pure language. And Nzambi has promised, and he will do his best to teach us. That's why I always say this world won't be destroyed by war like you're seeing it. The nations fighting each other. You can go to the book of Revelations, and you will see that it's very, very well written that the Most High's Quatulendo will be born, and then the people from the four corners of the earth will try to go back to the countries, and some of them will live in the country already to receive their people. But then you will see these Muzungus, they will unite and start like a dragon and a snake and try to fight and kill us. And the Most High's Malekis Makongo, the Most High will come down to fight against them. So it's not like they will throw bombs against each other and destroy this world. No, this is not how it will be, brothers and sisters. and in fact, everything is in the Most High's hand, and no one will look in the Most High's card. The Joker is in his hand. It will be always like that. Now, Ingeta, this is Kinshasa, and I was there. It's very uh, and this will be Kinshasa and all these areas will be the next kingdom. After that kingdom that you see here with the Chinese, they are now ruling and they will rule. The people will see that the Chinese are feeding the whole world and stuff like that. So don't fight the Chinese. This is that time. Okay. I always used to say the Most High is doing all these kinds of things, and the wisest man, the wisest Ngunza will be like, why do I do what I do? If you have everything under control, why do I have to? But this is how it is. And before we become crazy, we have to humble ourselves and say sorry and sorry and sorry. If not, he's saying that we are not better than the rest. Oh my goodness. So let it be. Everything has its time. Kinshasa. Kinshasa is the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo with more than 50 million inhabitants. The city is the largest city in Africa before Lagos, with a population of 70 million. The Kinshasa metropolitan area is the third largest metropolitan area in Africa, in Geta, and that's a city. Hmm? I think Angola has now with this all the stranger 30 millions and stuff like that, and now you have in Kinshasa only 70 millions. Huh? Um, so very good. Okay, like I said, people used to say a lot of things about the Lemba, which is the priesthood. The priesthood, they created the city, Kinshasa. The priesthood of the Most High. Yeah? Kinshasa, capital of Congo, is taken up to Uganda as well as Ishasa. It comes from the Hebrew word kushaya. Yeah, this is how the Hebrews will say. Who was a Levite of the family of the Merari. The Merari, also, you can also say the clan of the Congo Brazzaville. Congo Brazzaville. By the way, I showed you about the Abraham and the when he said, "Go back to the house of Isolale," which is the go and marry a daughter of your own, like said to go to marry the daughter of your own of the house of the exile, the Banabeto, the Betuela. It's Congo Brazzaville, and yeah, I think it's time also. Let me go crazy today. Let me go a little bit crazy because there's so much to teach. I think I have to do some other parts. Please help me to remember that I have to teach this again and again because it will be very long because there's so much to show. But first, let me show you this Bible verse. Okay, we have here Ishaya, yeah, which is Kinshasa, Kinshasa. Kin. Bana Congo to simba na maboko. Congo elonga RDC. Ingeta. So the Levites appointed Haman, the son of Joel, and of his brothers Asaph, the son of Bereshia, and the sons of the Balari, their brothers Echan, and the sons of Kin. Yeah, here it is. Yeah? So Kinshasa, the Balari clan of the Congo Brazzaville are here. Now, we had, I don't know, I think we had, I don't know how many, we had so many prophets in the Congo. Sometimes we only used to call few of them. But look at this photo. Oh, look at this photo here. We have prophets with one eye. Where's the one eye guy? I love him so much. Here. Name. What is it? What was his name? Nemakungi or something like that. We have prophets. Did you ever heard in the Islam with the guy that they say that is coming with the one eye? It's a Congo. All these prophets, Nemakela, Simon Toko, Zingaman, all these Ngunzas here. We had Ngunzas. Wait, I have something for you. Do I? Yes. Let me do a prayer. Let me see. Let me show you a prayer. This will shock you now. Split the screen. I have a problem today with this crap. My goodness. Impossible. So I can't split the screen completely because I have to install something. And then I have to bounce. Very sorry. I wanted to show you, yeah, how many prophets, yeah, made it into the Pimba Kalunga. That the most I saying, they saying this. The Nkulukulu, which means the people who made it. He's calling them gods. He's saying those people that are holding the world. So Tatanzambi, it's like Isaiah when he saw that guy on the cross that was right to him. He said, "Do you know what? Don't cry. When you wake up, I'm gonna see you where? In hell." And this was a criminal. And he said, "You're gonna see me. You're gonna sit where my father sits." I thought the Most High sitting alone there. No, he said we go. We don't die. This is the Congo ways. The Congo ways, we don't die. Because our cemeteries are salite, dirty, because we forgot the ancestors, because we forget the ancient ways, because we were Christianized, so-called, we received the washing or development, so-called development. This is why we are in this position where we are now. And really, many people don't like that. Many people don't like that. They don't want to hear that. But this is the full truth. So you are very lucky that I didn't call those people, because you will see, even only on this prayer, I will call more than 60 of them. And only the names, you will tremble there where you sit, only the names of those people. You will be like, no. Very lucky. Because people are taking the ministries a little bit too easy. Okay? We are Congos. I have nothing, zero to do with religion. Zero. I'm completely out of religion. Now, let us continue. That what I found also so far in my life is that the truth hurts and the people don't like the truth. Not even my mom. So if my mom don't like the truth, if I say the truth, she say, "Don't say the truth. People will hate you for that. Why are you like that? Why are you think you're so righteous?" Look, this is how it is. No one wants to hear the truth. No one. This is how it is. Now, let us continue. Kinshasa, as we have found out, is in the Bible. Yeah? And who was a Levite family of the Balari. Kinshasa was also called Malebo, which comes from the Meriba or Marib. It is the city that has 24 municipalities or communes, each bearing a name of Jewish origin. These names also found in the neighborhoods and avenues of the city. So Kinshasa has 24 municipalities. So it's huge, only the city. And now, all the 24 municipalities, like 24 elders, I told you, Congo, the land of our ancestors. Okay? And he's saying very clear, all the municipalities, streets, names of people, you will find it in the Bible. Who want to doubt it? You have YOLO. I think this part I will do next time, because I have to show you now the municipalities, and then I have to show you the tribes in the Congo. Yeah, I have to show you their faces, where they live, etc., etc. And here you can see, meaning break the capital which King David took away from the Philistines. You're gonna start seeing, now that you're gonna start seeing now that the Congolese, people are real Jews, like no other, because you will see so many. You will start seeing all the kings, all the things that King David did with the nations, fought them. You will find the evidences in the Congo. Names, cities, rivers, places of gold, places of spirituality. And still today, it is still the same. Same area, same people. That's why the Muzungu, when he came to our countries, he had in one hand the Bible, and in the other hand the gun. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. I can't even see the hour, how long I teached, because something is wrong here. That's why I stop here, because I have to show so many things, so many different kinds of good things. We're going to continue next time. You can contact me, like always. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you very soon in Geta.